Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler separated, and finally, Karen Chandler married her secret boyfriend. Karen Chandler cheat to Matt Roloff. I will explain everything.
Hey,
Everyone welcome. Today we're unraveling one of the most jaw-dropping sappies in reality TV history.
it's a
Story of love, betrayal, family drama, and a secret that's left fans of Little
people.
Big World reeling. We're talking about Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler, a couple we thought was rock solid, headed for a fairy tale wedding.
But now,
Whispers of a separation, allegations of cheating, and a bombshell claim that Karen Chandler has married her secret boyfriend have turned the Roloff family upside down. Is it true? Did Karen betray Matt? And what does this mean for the future of the Roloff legacy? Buckle up, because this is going to be an emotional roller coaster. If you're a fan of Little People, Big World, you know Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler's relationship has been a cornerstone of the show since they went public in 2017. They've weathered family feuds, farm disputes, and public scrutiny.
but
Recent rumors suggest their love story has taken a dark turn. In this video, we're going to piece together the timeline, examine the evidence, and explore the shocking claim that Karen has not only left Matt, but married someone else, a secret boyfriend no one saw coming. Let's dive in. To understand the magnitude of this alleged betrayal, we need to go back to the beginning. Matt Roloff, the patriarch of the Roloff family, and Karen Chandler, the longtime manager of Roloff Farms, seemed like an unlikely pair at first. Nat was married to Amy Roloff for 28 years, and their family, including their 4 children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, was the heart of Little People, Big World,
the
show, which premiered on TLC in 2006, followed the Roloffs as they navigated life with dwarfism, family dynamics, and the challenges of running a 109-acre farm in Oregon. But in 2015, Matt and Amy's marriage crumbled. After 27 years together, they announced their divorce, a decision that shocked fans. The split was messy, with tensions over Roloff Farms and differing visions for the future. Enter Karen Chandler. Karen had been a fixture at Roloff Farms for over a decade, managing the pumpkin season and working closely with Matt. She was no stranger to the family, but her transition from employee to Matt's romantic partner raised eyebrows.
Karen
And Matt went public with their relationship in 2017, just a year after Matt's divorce was finalized. Fans were divided. Some saw Karen as a breath of fresh air for Matt, someone who shared his vision for the farm and brought joy back into his life. Others, including Amy Roloff herself, hinted at something more scandalous. In her 2019 book, A Little Me, Amy alleged that Matt and Karen had been involved before their divorce was finalized. She wrote about finding messages and pictures that suggested a deeper connection while she and Matt were still married. Matt denied the cheating allegations, but the seed of doubt was planted. Despite the rumors, Matt and Karen's relationship flourished. They moved in together, split their time between Oregon and a vacation home in Arizona, and in April 2023, Matt proposed to Karen in a romantic moment that was later featured on Little People, Big World. The couple announced plans for a 2024 wedding, and fans were thrilled to see Matt happy again. But beneath the surface, tensions were brewing, not just with Karen and Matt, but with the entire Roloff family. The biggest source of conflict in the Roloff family has always been the farm. Roloff Farms, a sprawling 109-acre property in Helvetia, Oregon, was more than just a home. It was the heart of the Roloff legacy and a major tourist attraction. Matt had always hoped to pass the farm down to one of his children, particularly Zach, who shares Matt's dwarfism and has been a key figure on
the show.
But in 2022, everything changed. In season 24, Matt dropped a bombshell. He was putting a portion of Roloff Farms up for sale for $4 million. Zach and his wife Tori were blindsided. They had hoped to buy the farm and keep it in the family, but Matt's asking price was out of reach. The decision sparked a feud that played out on the show, with Zach accusing Matt of prioritizing profit over family. Karen, who was heavily involved in the farm's operations, was caught in the crossfire. Zach and Tori even said they didn't want Karen to meet their newborn son, a sign of how deep the rift had grown. The farm drama didn't just strain Matt and Zach's relationship. It put Karen in an awkward position. Fans began to speculate that Karen was influencing Matt's decisions, with some even labeling her a gold digger who was pushing Matt to sell the farm for financial gain.
These
accusations were new.
Since the
beginning of their relationship, critics have questioned Karen's motives, pointing to her divorce from her ex-husband, Joseph Chandler, in 2012 and her role as a farm employee as evidence that she might be after Matt's wealth. In March 2025, Matt addressed these rumors head-on. In a social media post, he shared a photo with Karen and wrote, "Karen and I are stronger than ever.
The
rumors are just that, rumors." He also clarified that they weren't married yet, but were still planning their wedding. At the time, it seemed like Matt was shutting down the speculation, but just a few months later, everything changed. Fast forward to June 2025. Fans of Little People World were still processing the news that Zach and Tori's podcast Raising Heights was going on hiatus, and that Zach had revealed he has no relationship with his father Matt due to ongoing tensions over the farm.
But a
new rumor emerged that sent shockwaves through the fandom. Matt and Karen had separated. The first signs of trouble came from eagle-eyed fans who noticed that Matt and Karen hadn't been seen together publicly for months. In February 2025, Matt posted about being at Roloff Farms while Karen was in Arizona, which wasn't unusual since they often split their time between the two locations. But by April, fans noticed that Karen's social media was eerily quiet about Matt. No more couple selfies, no mentions of wedding plans, and no appearances together on Little People Big World promos. Then came the
bombshell.
An anonymous source close to the family claimed that Karen had moved out of their shared home in Oregon and was living full-time in Arizona.
The
rumor mill went into overdrive. Gossip blogs reported that Matt and Karen's relationship had been strained for months, with distant from Matt for over a year, feeling trapped by the constant drama surrounding Roloff Farms and the reality
show.
They alleged that Karen began confiding in this new man who offered her a fresh start away from the public
eye.
The timeline is murky, but here's what we know. In early 2024, Matt and Karen were still planning their wedding, with Matt calling Karen his rock-in interviews. But by late 2024, sources say Karen started spending more time in Arizona without Matt. Some fans speculated that her decision to step back from Little People Big World, a rumor that first surfaced in 2023, was a sign that she was pulling away from the Roloff family altogether. Then, in May 2025, a tabloid reported that Karen had been spotted at a high-end Arizona restaurant with an unidentified man laughing and looking
cozy.
The most explosive claim came in July 2025, just days before this video was filmed. A gossip site published a story alleging that Karen had secretly married this mystery man in a private ceremony in Arizona. The report claimed that Karen had broken off her engagement with Matt in April 2025, moved permanently to Arizona, and tied the knot with her new partner in a small, under-the-radar wedding attended only by close friends and family, including her children, Brittany and Connor.
Now let's
Be clear, there's no concrete evidence, like photos or official documents to confirm that Karen has married someone else, but the rumors are gaining traction, especially since neither Karen nor Matt has publicly addressed the separation or cheating allegations. Matt's recent Instagram posts have focused solely on Roloff farms and his grandkids, with no mention of Karen. Meanwhile, Karen's social media remains vague, with cryptic captions about new beginnings and finding peace. If these allegations are true, how is Matt coping? Sources say he's devastated but trying to stay strong for his family. Matt has always been open about his love for Karen, calling her his partner in life and business. The idea that she could have betrayed him with another man and married him would be a crushing
blow.
In a recent interview with People magazine, Matt hinted at personal struggles, saying, "Life throws curveballs, but I'm focused on the farm and my family." He didn't mention Karen by name, which only fueled speculation. The fallout extends beyond Matt and
Karen.
the Roloff family is already fractured, with Zach and Tori distancing themselves from Matt and Karen due to the farm feud. Zach's revelation in June 2025 that he has no relationship with his father suggests that finalized, increasingly isolated, Amy, who has maintained a civil relationship with Matt since their divorce, has stayed silent on the matter.
But sources say
She's sympathetic to Matt's situation, given her own suspicions about occurring years ago. The farm remains a sore spot. In April 2025, Matt relisted 16 acres of Roloff farms for $2.895 million, a significant price cut from the original $4 million. Some fans believe this decision was influenced by Karen's absence, as she was no longer involved in the farm's operations. Others speculate that Matt is trying to move on from the pain of the breakup by focusing on new ventures, like turning the farm into a rental property or selling it outright. So, what's the truth? Did Karen cheat on Matt and marry a secret boyfriend?
let's
Look at the evidence. On one hand, the lack of public appearances together, Karen's move to Arizona, and the cryptic social media posts all point to trouble in paradise. The viral X post and tabloid reports add fuel to the fire, especially since neither Matt nor Karen has denied the rumors. On the other hand, we have to be cautious. Little People, Big World thrives on drama, and TLC has been known to exaggerate storylines for ratings. It's possible that this is all a publicity stunt to drum up interest in a new season, but there are red flags. Karen's history with the Roloff family is complicated. Her involvement in the farm sale and the feud with Zach and Tori made her a polarizing figure. Some fans believe she's been using Matt for financial security, pointing to her divorce from Joseph Chandler and her role as a farm employee as evidence of opportunistic behavior. Amy's allegations of infidelity during their marriage also cast a shadow over Karen's character.
if
She was capable of crossing lines back then could she have done it again until we get official confirmation, like a statement from Matt or Karen or proof of a marriage license? We can't say for sure. What we do know is that the Roloff family is no stranger to drama, and this latest chapter has fans divided. Some are Team Matt, believing he deserves better after years of loyalty to Karen. Others think Karen has the right to move on if the relationship wasn't working, especially given the pressure of being in the public eye.
As
We wrap up this deep dive, the future of Matt and Karen's relationship and the Roloff family remains uncertain.
if
Karen has indeed married someone else. It could mark the end of her time on Little People Big World.
Matt
Meanwhile, is likely to continue, focusing on the farm and his role as a grandfather. The show itself is at a crossroads with Zach and Tori stepping back and the farm's future in limbo. Will TLC keep the cameras rolling, or is this the end of an era? One thing's for sure, the Roloff family has captured our hearts for nearly 2 decades, through triumphs and heartbreaks. Whether you believe Karen cheated or think this is all a misunderstanding, the story of Matt and Karen is a reminder that love, family, and fame come with complications. What do you think? Did Karen betray Matt, or is there more to the story?
drop your thoughts in.
The comments below. More update.
Why?
Matt Roloff called all-terrain wheelchair. From Karen a stroller? Little People. Star Matt Roloff's girlfriend Karen Chandler is selling Oregon home ahead of imminent move to Arizona.
But why? I
Will explain everything. Karen Chandler gave Little People Big World actor Matt Roloff an all-terrain wheelchair as a present, but Roloff was unimpressed.
let
Us speak about why Little People
big
World actor Matt Roloff was not thrilled with the all-terrain wheelchair that Karen Chandler got him.
Matt has a
Dangerous form of dwarfism and has had 15 operations to correct it. As viewers of the show may know, Matt scolded the wheelchair on air, referring to it as a stroller because Karen knows he is pain from time to time despite her best efforts. In most cases, Karen brings immense joy to Matt. Her entrance into his life brought forth his radiance. After Matt's contentious split from his longtime wife Amy Roloff, she became his partner. She had previously worked as manager at Roloff Farms. Lots of Little People Big World viewers, including Amy, assumed that Karen and Matt were dating prior to their breakup. Despite the harsh criticism they have had from LPBO fans, Karen and Matt remain a
couple.
However, they do experience bad
Days.
as the all-terrain wheelchair drama demonstrated. Their relationship is not always roses and rainbows. When Karen decided she wanted to go for a jog around the property, pushing Matt in his all-terrain wheelchair, the stroller drama began when Amy's husband Chris Murik wanted to know how things were doing with Karen. Matt, who is 60 years old, talked about the wheelchair. His ability to laugh off the stroller was a blessing, and Chris and Karen could not help but join in. But the sight of her dragging her companion about in what looked like a stroller turned off some viewers. Matt has overcome tremendous adversity and put forth tremendous effort to achieve his current level of success. Despite the fact that his health problems have made his life more challenging, he displays remarkable perseverance in the face of every obstacle. Whether it is managing a vast farm, parenting a large family, or coping with the repercussions of a divorce. Although he made fun of the stroller, it is likely that he felt a sense of emasculation while riding it. Naturally, many viewers of Little People Big World find it annoying that he is always ready to give in to Karen's
demands.
Is Karen trying to exert dominance over her partner? While some may agree, others hold the view that he
Can hold his own.
even though some viewers may insist he return to Amy. He has already made up his mind.
Without
Amy by his side, he appears to be more
carefree.
whether he is on a stroller or not. Life is full of surprises, and Matt is adaptable. Fans of Little People Big World who believe Karen controls everything might be undervaluing Matt's intelligence, and toughness. It is unclear, though, if Matt's life with Karen will revolve around the wheelchair. Karen Chandler, girlfriend of Little People star Matt Roloff, is selling her home in Oregon in preparation for her imminent transfer to Arizona. The
Question is why?
The TLC actress is reportedly weary of the Roloff family drama and ready to move closer to her elderly parents who reside over 1,200 m away, according to an exclusive source with the Motion 24 YouTube channel. As previously reported by Motion 24, the ex-farm manager is also getting ready to quit the reality show, citing her differences with Zach and Tori Roloff as the reason. Karen and Matt have been dating since 2017 and have been splitting their time between Oregon and Surprise, Arizona, where they own a home worth $350,000. Matt and his ex-wife Amy Roloff, who was 60 years old, divorced him in 2018 after the couple bought the two-bedroom, 2.5-bath vacation home from Karen's parents. The source informed the U.S. Sun that she had changed her mind and was intending to sell her house and migrate by May instead of January 2023. The 54-year-old Karen only paid $45,000 for her most recent home in November 2020 without Matt's help. The house boasts 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and more than 1,500 square ft of living space. If you believe a source close to Karen, she is about to list her Oregon mansion for
sale.
According to Motion 24, it will be a fresh start. She is ready to leave Oregon behind and embrace Arizona. We are aiming to move sometime in May of this year. The action is unfolding. Even though Karen's new home is still in the works, she and Matt will always have the farm as a retreat, and their headquarters will be in Arizona. Besides being close to her aging parents and enjoying the beautiful weather, she is sick of the present family bickering. A happier existence is what she desires. She and Matt are happy together, and while he has no plans to permanently move to Arizona, he is determined to stay on the farm. No word yet on whether they will tie the knot. You do not have to finish the dream house in a certain length of
time.
Even though they are eager, Matt is taking his time and multitasking while he works on it. According to the Insider, Karen is gearing up for her new life in Arizona, which she has been planning for a long time. However, there is still no word on a new season of Little People, which means that something exciting is coming up on screen soon. Despite not being formally offered for sale just yet, real estate websites describe her Oregon residence as a light and cheery family home. The home's main level features an open floor plan and an office. The kitchen boasts a painted white cabinetry scheme, stainless steel appliances, pergo flooring, and an island. The second floor contains carpets, and molding is visible throughout the house. Renovated deck, garden, and 2-car garage are among of the property's outside features. The famous Roloff Farms is just 10 minutes distant by car. Karen has had a rough season on Little People, following her fight with Matt about who should purchase a share of the family farm from their 32-year-old twin sons, Jeremy and Zach. Karen's participation and apparent support for the brothers to not sell the land to them enraged them. Since Karen has expressed her desire to leave and none of the cast members have received contract offers for season 25, there have been numerous reports suggesting that TLC may end the program. In December, Tori, who is 31 years old, hinted that she and Zach might not come back for another series in an Instagram story Q&A with a fan. They are attempting to savor the moment while it lasts, she added. I think our time is definitely coming to a stop. All the misunderstandings people have of us and our family are the reasons viewers of little people only get to see what the TLC gives them, she said in another post, adding that this could be why they
choose not to watch.
Viewers have noticed that the show's plots have grown old. Nothing interesting is happening. One Reddit user said, when Tori says she wants to step away, it is a foo for Matt. Despite Motion 24's request for a statement, representatives of Zach and Tori remained silent.
While
Matt and Karen were on vacation in Mexico, Zach shocked his followers today by revealing that he had emergency surgery in Oregon despite their pleading for prayers. Family has been in regular communication and contact, Matt captioned a post on Wednesday as Zach goes through a crucial shut revision. We are all thinking about him and hoping for the best. He is being well represented by Tori, who will fight tirelessly for what is best for him, Matt assured, in order to aid in the drainage and redirection of cerebro's fluid to a different area of the body for potential reabsorption.
A shunt, a
hollow tube, is surgically implanted into the brain or, in rare cases, the
spine.
Some of the symptoms of hydrocephalus, including trouble walking, mild dementia, and incontinence, can be alleviated with shunt surgeries which reduce pressure on the brain. No more.
Today.
What are you thinking about this? Gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like
this.
Thank you.